Hey guys, Michael Smith here, the Beach Banger, and welcome to part 3 of this line of videos where I'm prepping for my NYE. Anyways, I'm down here at the water's edge in Port St. Joe. So if it's a little windy, pardon the noise, because that's just the ocean breeze. It's a gorgeous December day here in Port St. Joe. The weather's great. We're talking about the low 60s right now. But the sun's shining and it's feeling pretty good. If it wasn't for the wind, it'd be great. If you look behind me, if you look down there at the table, the picnic table, you'll see a few things. We got some mortar shells here. We got some custom made racks here. In this video, we're going to be doing a couple things. We'll be working with these custom-made racks I just made yesterday. I literally just forged them yesterday evening, where I realized I need some more racks for a special effect that I wanted to happen. And so I got these canister shells. They're called Taste My Venom by Legend Fireworks, and I talked about them briefly in my second haul video of Shelton Fireworks. Well, we're going to utilize these shells today with these racks, and I like to call these racks my trident racks because there's 3 tubes on a board, and these tubes all came from mortar kits, and they are fiberglass with wooden bases, and I drill holes through them attached to the wood, and I've actually seen these done on YouTube before by other people, and I kind of just copied their idea. But what we're going to do is we're going to put we're going to put a canister shell on each one of these tubes, right? Before I say anything else, before I go any further, I just want to say that these tubes will serve as the opening to my New Year's Eve show, which is 2 weeks from tomorrow night. Alright, so alright, let me show you these canister shells before we load them up. These are 4-inch canister shells, and I'm going to show you a close-up of the label. And as you can see, the canisters are labeled. They're numbered and labeled with effect. Number 1 here says green with purple and yellow and gold strobe. Number 2 here says brocade crowns with blue and yellow and green. Ooh, I like this purple one. The purple one says gigantic silver crackling. Number 4 says brocade crown with red, green, blue, and white strobe. Number 5 is crackling willow with red strobe. And number 6 says purple wave, green wave with white strobe. Alright, so those are the canister shells that we're going to use. And we're going to put 1 through 3 in this rack, this first rack. Here goes number 1. Here goes number 2. And here goes number 3. Here goes number 4. Here goes number 5. And here goes number 6. Alright, so all 6 canister shells are now loaded in the Trident racks. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fuse these little guys together with some green visco or some slow fuse. And when I get done with that, I'll get back with you. You guys take a break. You guys check out this scene. Alright guys, I just got finished fusing these canister shells together and these new racks I made. Let's take a look at my work here, huh? As you can see here, I don't know if you can see because of the glare of the sun or not, but the fuses run from the fuse runs for each tube where the shells are at, and they connect right here. So I have 2 racks here, and so they're both being ignited at the same time by 2 different people, and they will ignite the fuses where they meet. And here's the second one right here. And I'm hoping the timing will work right on these. The idea is that I have one person on each one of these little racks here, and they'll light them at the same time, and then if all goes well, they'll go off at the same time. So even if the guys who are lighting them don't do it at the exact same time, there's still the issue whether or not the fuses are, you know, at the right length to set off each of the fireworks at the right time also, because the two outside tubes are a little bit further away than the center tube. So anyways, if it don't work out just fine, it'll be alright, because I don't get paid this anyways. Alright, it's really windy down here on the coastline, so I'm going to take this little project back to the house and finish up episode 3 from there. Alright guys, we're back here in my backyard again. We just came down from the water's edge. We are continuing our efforts in preparing for the New Year's Eve show here in a couple of weeks. And in this video, we went down to the water's edge, and I put together a couple of racks. Take a look at them real quick, like. Here's the racks I put together last night, and I fused them down there in the water just a little while ago. So when the person lighting the fireworks would light this right here, there's 3 fuses, and the middle one's a little bit longer. Even though it's closer to the center here. Hopefully that will be about the same time. They'll all go off at the same time. And same goes for this one over here. And these here will be relatively close together too, by the way. They won't be that far apart. This is what's going to get the attention of the observers. They're talking, socializing, eating their dinner, whatever. And when they see and hear these things go off, well, they'll know that the show is starting. When I think about New Year's Eve, I think about golden willows and white strobes. I mean, that's like the first image that comes to my mind when it comes to New Year's Eve and fireworks. Golden willows and white strobes. How beautiful is that? It makes so much sense to have those two things put together. And so, something else I want to show you that we're going to be working on in this video is these 2 items right here. We got a Dominator fireworks with mammoth white strobe, 500 gram cake, along with Nishiki willow shells. These are 5-inch willow shells. Basically what's going to happen is I'm going to load up these golden willow shells, and I'm going to put them in this 6 shot rack that I built. After I set this one here off, the rack with the willow shells will be set off a few seconds later. That way these 2 items here will be going off at the same time, which will be a marvelous spectacle. Everybody knows that I'm a big fan of the Mississippi Gambler, which is a house brand of Shelton's. And I've never seen their Nishiki willow shells before, but I'm going to see them on New Year's Eve night. You can bet on that. And y'all going to see them too. I know there's a lot of Nishiki willow fans out there. I'm not going to not have some willows in my New Year's Eve show. There's a lot of willow shells and some other shell kits that I got. But these here Mississippi Gambler Nishiki shells, along with the mammoth white strobes, are going to be quite a sight to see. I think it's going to be a great element to my show. And the mammoth white strobes by Dominator only has 10 shots. Huge professional long duration blinding white strobes. There's pictures of the strobes and stuff. The packaging. Here's some more information right here on the package. It says height. There's 5, 10 shots. Duration is to get a 5 for duration. Color gets a 5. Firing pattern, you go straight up. Noise level to 5. So the white strobes from Dominator Fireworks, according to that description, it sounds like that cake is really going to deliver for us. I'm gonna go ahead and just drop these Nishiki willow shells into the 6-shot rack here. Just so you know, there are no effects listed on any of them, and they're not numbered except for the number on the bottom, which somebody handwritten that. So I'm just gonna go by that number. I'm gonna take a few minutes and fuse these Nishiki willow shells together. All right, people. I just finished fusing together the 5-inch Nishiki willow shells into the rack. As you can see here, it's nice handiwork. Got a pretty tight line going on here. These last three right here, the fuses are tied into each other. The first two, they are not. I was trying to fuse them all together on their own fuses, but then, but in order to keep it tight, it wouldn't work out the way I wanted it to. So went ahead and put some green visco fuse, intertwined it through it, so it should do pretty good. I also added a little label here, Mississippi Gambler, onto the actual rack, so we'll know exactly what this rack holds. During the New Year's Eve fireworks show, this rack is going to sit, in a certain place, and then right in front of it will be this Mammoth White Strobe by Dominator we talked about a minute ago. So it'll sit just like this, and the person lighting the fireworks will light the cake first, and then come over here and light this immediately after. I can picture in my head what it looks like as it's going off. That's one element of my show. Not only did I cut a piece off of Mississippi Gambler Nishiki Willow box, but I did the same thing for the Legend Venom shells. Over here with the, I call them the show starters. The left one will be the first one, and on the right will be the second one. So the first one, the label's on the left, such as it is. And to validate that, just pick the shell out, and you can see that there's a 1 by it. Alright, so this will be on the left side, and this one here will be on the right side. The last tube here should have number 6 in it. Yep, there it is, number 6. Alright, so this concludes part 3 of this ongoing series of me prepping for the New Year's Eve fireworks show. This can be held at Cat 5 restaurant out in Simmons Bayou. In the next part of this series, I'll be putting together 3 mortar racks with different shells. Until next time, I'm the Beach Banger. Until next time, keep banging. Hey guys, I just want to update you on something I did off camera. The white strobe cake and the Nishiki mortar rack that I did earlier, that little combo, and I made some changes. Let me show you what I did. Alright, originally this cake here, I had a fuse to it, extended fuse to it, and the idea was to light this cake right here, and then immediately go over here and light the Nishiki mortar rack, so that this would go off shortly after this one here. Well, I added the Black Cat silver palms as well. In fact, what I did was I attached these 2 cakes to a board like I did my 200-gram cake board, and then I ran the perfect fuse, which burns about 10 seconds per foot. I ran it over to this one right here. After you light this, about 10 seconds later, this one here will go off. I think silver palms goes well with the Nishikis and the white strobe, so I went ahead and just fused these together. And so as you light this, you come over here and light this as well. So basically, the idea is that all 3 of these have very similar effects and go nice together. So the Nishiki mortar rack should start firing off about halfway, and about halfway through this one right here. Anyways, that's the idea. I think it's going to be a very important part of the show, and I hope it all works out. We'll find out.